the coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. On 1st and 10, McNair. They'll find his running back. It's Emmitt Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got by oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. And this one quickly to Lamb. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
On first down, it's McNair. Touchdown! CeeDee Lamb. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're trailing by 10 points. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line as we get set here on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 34 yards the gain that time, another first down.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
Now McNair looking for a first down throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Boy, that one was well-read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Riley Dixon now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can... So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. McNair to throw. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Here's McNair. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to get this down near the 25. To throw, McNair. And that's complete to Cooks. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. From the gun, here's McNair. And he's got it. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Now a timeout called for by the offense. 2nd and goal from the 1. Smith. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Emmitt Smith punching it in from a yard away. And the Titans go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. This time the extra point up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's the Hall of Famer Emmitt Smith who caps it off with a touchdown run. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul, but the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news, losses don't count against you, so give it another shot.
Entering settings screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Out of the gun, it's McNair. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. McNair. There again is Cooks, complete. And He's got some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate for the red zone now on first down. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then. And now for that...
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Lawrence Cager, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. That time, a 9-play drive. And it ends with a Tennessee score. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Kicking out of bounds.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Going right back to Akers. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now a timeout called for by the offense. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a first down, but the field goal team is out onto the field from the right hash. This from 33. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And we are all tied at 16 apiece. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This one fielded at the 5. Oh, good return up past the 30. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touch.
There he goes, right side. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. Well, you never know what you're going to expect when you come to the stadium to call a game. Sometimes you get good ones, sometimes you get bad ones, sometimes you get great ones, and that's what we had here. What an exciting finish on that last big play.
And I think that as we look at it, when you're talking about a great finish, which went along with a game that obviously was dramatic because we did get into overtime, what type of play calls do you have left? What have you not shown, or what have you made an adjustment to what you've worked on all the way through? It's going to give you the play we saw to win the game. I know everyone's thinking that was something that just drew. It might have been something they've been working on, and now they got the right matchup.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down. Now Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because when the defense got down, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you've got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that will be incomplete. The defense does its job. Now they're going to get the ball here in overtime with a chance to win it.
Major league kudos to them because to get the ball back in this spot, everything was on them. It had to happen, and they pulled it off. They'll get it back for their offense with a chance to win.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always